Hi, I'm Sharon Smith, and in today's video, I'm going to do some tapping with you, some EFT, and we're going to help you let go of pain and stiffness from your ankle or ankles. Now, I just wanted to tell you a thing about pain, because nobody likes to have pain, but I don't believe it was actually designed to be this awful, bad thing that you can't ever get rid of. I actually think that pain was designed to be a guide of sorts for us, to let us know where we're holding on to things that we probably should just let go of. And when you hold on to things, like for instance ankles, that's usually a fear of failing at something. When we've got that going on and we can't let go of it, a lot of times it turns up as pain in our ankles. We may sprain our ankles. If it's really serious, you could break your ankle. But that's one of the underlying emotional things that can cause the ankle stuff. So we're going to tap and we're going to clear out a whole bunch of that, and I think your ankles are going to feel better right away. Now, as with all my videos, before we do tapping work, I do need you to be sure that you have read and agreed to my disclaimer. If you're seeing the YouTube version of this, just look right down there and you'll see it. If you're seeing a Vimeo version of this and the website link isn't there, you can go to apainplan.com and just read and agree to it there. There's no place you have to click, just go look at it. And as always, I absolutely promise that I won't start without you. Welcome back. Now we're going to do some work with ankles. And before we begin, I want you to move your ankle or ankles a little bit and gauge how much pain and stiffness you've got there, and give it a number between 1 and 10. With 0 being absolutely no pain and stiffness, in which case you're probably not going to keep watching, and a 10, which is agonizing pain, and I hope you don't have a 10. Somewhere in between. That's always good to work with. And you don't need to write it down, just mentally make note of your number. Okay, now just tap along with me. All you have to do is tap where I tap and repeat after me. If you're not sure how this works, I do have a good tutorial on my website. But basically, let's just give this a try. It's just about 10 or 15 minutes long, and you have absolutely nothing to lose except some pain. So here we go. And you can tap either hand, either side, either or both if it makes you feel good. Whatever you want. You can't do it wrong. So we're going to start here. I got a lot of pain in my ankles. Now, if it's only one ankle for you or left ankle, go ahead and say, I've got a lot of pain in my left ankle. Just make it specific, okay? My ankles really hurt. And they're stiff. But I'm open to healing this now. Even though I've got a lot of pain in my ankle, I completely love and accept myself. Even though I've got all this pain and stiffness in my ankles, I don't know if I can ever let go of it. I completely and profoundly love and accept myself. And I honor how I feel about this. Good. Top of the head. Oh, I have a lot of pain in my ankle. It's stiff. I'm afraid I'm never going to be rid of this pain. I hate having my ankles hurt. I may have really injured my ankle. But I choose to be open to the possibility that maybe there's something else going on behind this pain. And I'm open to letting it go. I allow myself to begin to let go of the pain in my ankles. I agree to look at the underlying causes here in a minute. But first, I want some proof that this stuff is going to work. my ankles don't need to hold on to this pain anymore. They can choose to relax and just let it go now. I allow my ankles to release the pain and stiffness that they're holding on to. It's perfectly safe to let it go now. It feels good to let it go. Just a little. Hold your wrist points and let's say peace. Breathe. Peace. Okay, now I want you to move and see if that changed your number. And we're going to go back and do some more tapping. Let's start here again. I've still got pain. My ankle still hurts, even though it might be a little better. Maybe this silly tapping stuff is working. And I'm open to healing it now. I'm open to healing the pain in my ankle because I completely love and accept myself. And I love my ankles. I think I may have a fear of failure stuck in my ankle. I'm afraid of failing at something. And I know I am, and I don't really want to look at it. I got scared. And it was a whole bunch easier to just give myself some ankle pain than to have to deal with being afraid. Being afraid I would fail. I may be afraid of failing at this relationship. I may be afraid of failing in business. I may be afraid of failing playing a game. All this fear of failure. I know I've got it. And I'm open to letting it go now. Holding on to pain in my ankle does not help me succeed. So it makes sense to let go of the pain in my ankle. I give myself permission to release this fear of failure from every cell in my ankles. It's perfectly safe to let it go. It feels good to let it go. I don't need to carry this fear of failure anymore. Hold your wrist points and breathe. Peace. Okay, good. Now I want you to move. Appreciate how your ankle feels, or your ankles feel again. I think most of you are going to see your number going down steadily. So we're going to do a little bit more. And let's just go back here. We're going to talk a little bit more about fear of failure. Even though I've got this fear of failure, I completely love and accept myself. Even though I'm really afraid of failing at this. I'm terrified. I completely love and accept myself. And I'm open to healing this now. Even though I am really afraid of failure, I choose to be okay anyway. And I'm open to letting it go. I am absolutely terrified that I'm going to fail at this. What if I fail? It would be the end of the world. Because nobody's ever failed at anything before. Maybe failing or not failing are just lessons. What if I attach too much to this one thing? What if I made it so big and so important when it really isn't? all this fear of failing. I just know that I'm okay. I choose to be okay right now, and to let go of this awful fear. It doesn't serve me to hold on to all this fear. Fear that I stuck in my ankles, and fear that I've been holding in my mind, body, and spirit. And now accessing the boundless, limitless supply of energy in the universe. I give myself permission to release this fear of failure from every strand of my DNA and from every cell membrane and cell receptor site now. Peace. Good. Now move again. I think you should be feeling quite a bit better now. Now, I'm going to do just one quick round because swollen ankles are not quite the same thing. Those are feeling overloaded or overworked, and like you just have to keep working no matter what. So we'll do just a quick round for that. If you've got chronically swollen ankles, we'll try that. And again here, my ankle's swollen, and I feel overloaded. But I'm open to healing this now. Even though my ankle's really swollen all the time, I completely love and accept myself. And I'm open to healing this now. I've got swollen ankles. They swell up all the time. I don't really know why. But who knows, maybe this tapping stuff can help. I give myself permission to be open to the possibility that maybe it's not a physical thing, maybe it's an emotion. And I completely love and accept myself. What if my swollen ankles are feeling overworked? I think that might be it, because I certainly feel overworked. And I think I stuck it in my ankles. I feel like I've got to work until I die, because nobody else could possibly fill in for me. I'm really overworked. And it's in my ankles. All this overwork, this huge burden. I'm open to letting it go now. I allow my ankles to release the swelling and stiffness. I allow myself to let go of feeling overworked. It's safe to let it go now. It's safe for me to have a little fun. I allow myself to let go of the burden from my ankles. I choose to fill my ankles with flexibility and ease. I allow my ankles to be filled with love. I allow my ankles to be filled with confidence in my ability in all areas. And I allow myself to be filled with compassion for myself and to know that I'm just fine. Peace. Good. It was a good batch of tapping, so I hope your ankles are feeling better. Now, because I love to get feedback from you guys, please leave me some comments if you could. I want to know how this worked for you. If it helped, if it didn't help, I want to hear from you. So as always, I'm Sharon Smith, and I look forward to seeing you again soon.